Have you ever wondered about the first city on Earth? It's a fascinating question, isn't it? When we think of cities today, we see sprawling urban landscapes filled with skyscrapers, bustling with people and technology. But it hasn't always been this way. Cities have evolved over thousands of years, from humble settlements to the metropolises we know today. They have been centers of human civilization, hubs of culture, trade, and innovation. Now imagine the very first city, a place where the concept of urban living was born. That city, as far as we can tell, might just be Jericho. Nestled in the Middle East, Jericho is a name that echoes through the annals of history, carrying with it tales of human development and survival spanning millennia. But how did it all start? How did Jericho come to be? What secrets does it hold about the dawn of civilization? Our journey to uncover the secrets of humanity's first city begins now. Nestled in the Jordan Valley, Jericho holds secrets to our past. A city of antiquity, Jericho's geographical location played a crucial role in its establishment and development. Imagine a land cradled by the rolling hills of the Jordan Valley, with the Jordan River flowing nearby, and the Dead Sea shimmering in the distance. This is Jericho, an oasis in the otherwise arid region of the Middle East. The geography of Jericho contributed significantly to its early human settlement. The city is located near the Jordan River, which ensured a steady water supply, a commodity of immense value in this region. The river not only quenched the thirst of the early settlers, but also nourished the land, making it fertile and ideal for agriculture. Picture the early settlers of Jericho, drawn to this fertile land where they could grow crops and raise cattle. They would have been attracted to the lush vegetation and the promise of a stable food supply. The availability of water also meant that they could establish permanent settlements instead of leading a nomadic lifestyle, constantly in search of water and food. Moreover, the river provided a natural barrier, offering some form of protection to these early settlers, while the valley's hills served as a lookout point, giving them a strategic advantage. The unique combination of these geographical features made Jericho a desirable location for early human settlement. But it wasn't just the geography that made Jericho attractive. The climate of the region also played a part. The city experiences a Mediterranean climate, with mild, rainy winters and hot, dry summers. This climate is conducive to the growth of a variety of crops, further enhancing the city's agricultural potential. All these factors combine to make Jericho an ideal location for settlement. The early inhabitants of Jericho harnessed these geographical advantages, building a community, and eventually, a city, in this fertile valley. Over time, these settlements grew and evolved, paving the way for the establishment of the world's first city. This ideal location served as a cradle for the first city on Earth. The story of Jericho is the story of how geography and climate can shape human civilization. It's a story that continues to unfold, revealing more about our past and offering insights into our future. Before the city, there were the Natufians. Let's travel back in time, to a period when our ancestors were still figuring out the best way to live and survive. This was an era of change, a time when the seeds of civilization were just beginning to sprout. The Natufians, a group of hunter-gatherers who lived from around 15,000 to 11,500 years ago, played a pivotal role in this evolution. They were among the first to transition from a nomadic lifestyle to a more settled existence, paving the way for the birth of the world's first city, Jericho. The Natufians were not fully sedentary. They were semi-nomadic, moving around according to the seasons, but always returning to a base camp. This chosen dwelling spot, was often located in areas with abundant natural resources, such as the fertile Jordan Valley, home to present-day Jericho. But what truly set the Natufians apart was their innovative spirit. They started experimenting with wild cereals, which eventually led to the advent of agriculture. This was a game-changing development, as it meant that they could store food for later use, and didn't have to rely solely on what they could hunt or gather on any given day. Moreover, the Natufians were skilled craftsmen. They made tools and jewelry from bone, stone, and shell, showcasing a level of sophistication not seen in earlier cultures. These artifacts serve as a testament to their creativity and their ability to manipulate the materials around them to meet their needs. The influence of the Natufians extended beyond their immediate environment. Their culture spread across the region, influencing other groups and laying the foundation for the Neolithic Revolution, a period marked by the rise of farming and the first inklings of urban development. The Natufian semi-nomadic lifestyle, combined with their innovative spirit, contributed significantly to the early settlement of Jericho. Their advancements in agriculture and craftsmanship laid the groundwork for a more settled existence, setting the stage for the emergence of the world's first city. The Natufians laid the groundwork for what would soon become a bustling city. Their legacy lives on, not just in the ancient ruins of Jericho, but in the very fabric of human civilization. From a settlement, Jericho evolved into something much more. Around 10,000 years ago, between 9,600 and 8,200 BC, something remarkable happened. The humble settlement of Jericho started to transform. It was no longer a mere gathering of huts or a temporary refuge for nomadic tribes. It was becoming a city, a permanent home to its inhabitants. This period marked the dawn of the Neolithic or New Stone Age. It was a time of profound change in human society. People began to abandon their nomadic lifestyle, choosing instead to settle down and build permanent structures. Jericho was at the forefront of this revolution. The transformation was not sudden. It was a gradual process unfolding over centuries. The inhabitants of Jericho started constructing homes from mud brick, a material that was sturdy, readily available, and easy to work with. These were no longer temporary shelters, but homes meant to last, to provide safety and comfort for generations. But the crowning achievement of this period was the Wall of Jericho. Yes, the very same wall that would later feature prominently in a biblical tale. Built around 8,200 BC, this massive structure was a marvel of engineering. It measured around 3.5 meters thick and 4.5 meters high. It was a defensive structure, yes, but it was also a statement. A declaration that Jericho was no longer a mere settlement. It was a city. And atop this wall was a tower, providing a vantage point to spot potential threats. But this tower was more than just a lookout post. It was a symbol of the city's might and resilience, a testament to the determination and ingenuity of its people. With the construction of permanent structures, the birth of agriculture, and the establishment of a defensive wall, Jericho had transitioned from a settlement into a city. It had become a beacon of human progress, a testament to our ability to adapt and innovate. With its wall and tower, Jericho had become a fortified city. As centuries passed, Jericho continued to grow and change. This evolution was most notable during the Bronze Age and the Iron Age, periods that brought about significant developments in the city's history. The Bronze Age, beginning around 3,300 BC and lasting until 1200 BC, was a time of intense growth for Jericho. The city became a bustling hub, with the Canaanites, a Semitic-speaking culture, at the helm. They transformed Jericho into a fortified city with a wall and a tower, a sign of their prosperity and power. They also introduced bronze tools and weapons, marking a significant advancement in technology. These tools allowed for more efficient farming and warfare, which in turn led to an increase in population and wealth. But as the Bronze Age gave way to the Iron Age, around 1200 BC, the power dynamics in Jericho shifted. The Israelites, a nomadic group who had been gaining strength, took control. They brought with them iron tools and weapons, which were stronger and more durable than their bronze counterparts. These advancements helped shape the city's economy and military might. The Israelites' reign over Jericho was marked by a period of relative peace and prosperity. Yet the sands of time continued to shift, and by the 1st century BC, the Romans had taken over. They brought their own cultural and architectural influences, adding to the rich tapestry of Jericho's history. The Romans built aqueducts, baths, and a theater, turning Jericho into a cosmopolitan city of the ancient world. Throughout these periods, Jericho was a coveted prize, sought after by many. Its strategic location and fertile lands made it a desirable asset for any civilization. Each ruling power left their mark on the city, shaping its culture, architecture, and society. Despite the ebbs and flows of power, Jericho remained a significant city. Its resilience is a testament to its importance in the ancient world, a city that has stood the test of time and continues to tell the story of human civilization. Fast forward to the present, Jericho still stands. After thousands of years, the city that bore witness to the dawn of civilization continues to thrive in the modern world. Today, Jericho is a vibrant Palestinian city, housing a population that exceeds 20,000 inhabitants. It's a melting pot of cultures, history, and traditions, a testament to its diverse and rich past. In the heart of Jericho, you can see the everyday life of its inhabitants, who carry on the legacy of their ancestors. The city's bustling markets teem with activity, the sound of haggling echoing through the stalls. It's a living, breathing testament to the city's endurance through the ages. But Jericho is not just a city of the present. It's a window to the past. The city continues to be a significant historical and archaeological site, drawing scholars and enthusiasts from across the globe. It's a city that continues to yield secrets about human civilization and our early predecessors. The ancient city's ruins, the remnants of the world's first known city wall, the Tower of Jericho, all stand as silent witnesses to the city's illustrious history. Jericho's status as a Palestinian city also adds another layer to its complex history. It's a city that has seen the ebb and flow of empires, survived countless wars, and endured through periods of peace and conflict. Today, it's an important part of the Palestinian territories, a symbol of resilience and survival amidst the challenges of the modern world. Despite the passage of time, despite the changes that have swept across the globe, Jericho stands tall. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity, a symbol of our capacity to survive, adapt, and thrive. It's a city that has weathered the storms of history, yet continues to stand proud, a beacon of resilience in the face of change. The city that once was still is, reminding us of our humble beginnings. So what can we learn from Jericho, the first city on earth? As we journey back through time, we've traced the rise and evolution of Jericho, from its humble beginnings as a settlement around 12,000 years ago to its present-day existence. We've seen how its geographical location made it an ideal place for early humans to settle. With its fertile land and abundant water sources, we immersed ourselves in the Natufian culture, shining a light on a society that was among the first to transition from a nomadic lifestyle to a settled existence. We've discovered their advancements in toolmaking, their early forms of agriculture, and their unique burial practices. The birth of Jericho as a city is a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. The transition from a scattered settlement to a walled city with organized structures and a growing population is a significant milestone in our collective history. The construction of fortifications and towers shows us that even in the earliest days of civilization, humans were already thinking about protection and defense, about creating a safe haven for their community. Through the Bronze Age and beyond, Jericho has seen empires rise and fall. It has been a witness to the ebb and flow of human civilization, surviving through countless wars and invasions. Its resilience is a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, our ability to adapt, survive, and thrive, no matter the circumstances. In modern times, Jericho continues to be a living, breathing city, carrying with it the weight of thousands of years of history. It stands as a symbol of our human journey, a reminder of where we've come from and how far we've come. So as we reflect on the story of Jericho, we realize that it is not just a tale about a city, it is a story about us, about our journey as a species. Every city we build, every society we form, is a continuation of that journey, a testament to our innate desire to come together, to build and to create. As we continue to build and grow our cities, we carry with us the legacy of Jericho, the first city on earth.